Hey, what's up, guys? This is the King Badger doing another episode of Behind the BadgerCraft. Don't know exactly how often these will be posted, but we're definitely going to keep working on them all the time. Toast couldn't be here again this week. He has other engagements. He has real friends. Anyway, so this week we're going to show you a thing I discovered while digging out obsidian to set up the guardian farm that I've been working on, which I know I didn't show you me finishing it last week, and man, that's not going to be done by the end of this week. Also, I bet you totally forgot about this area down here. It feels like it has been years since Toast and I were in this area back at our starter base. But so right up here, I feel like I had talked about this on camera a time or two, though in all fairness, I might have edited it out. But if I haven't, then you might all recall me whining, just going on about how I can't find a skeleton spawner and how if I could find a skeleton spotter, yeah. If I could find a skeleton spawner, my life would be complete. So, while I was digging out obsidian for the Guardian farm, and it turns out that the one I want to build, I won't even need the obsidian for, so, I've got like 200 something obsidian. I mean, I'll definitely find a use, but yeah, yeah. Anyway, so this tunnel that I'm running down right now, this one right here, was Toast's first tunnel that when he got to the end, right about this area, he turned around because it was full of lava. And because I was looking for obsidian, I just came on down here with a water bucket and started taking the lava. I mean, that's the easy way to get obsidian, guys. Just, water bucket, your diamond pickaxe, maybe a good audiobook or something like that. Anyway, so this whole segment here that you see me kind of popping up and down, this used to be a lava flow, and I was like getting kind of annoyed with it. So I figured I'd come and do something about it, and oh, I didn't even put down a torch. Well, that's good. Let's see, I guess you guys are going to get to watch me live action show you what I found. What do I got? Cobble. But I'm going to be building myself a skeleton grinder if I live. No. Go out, fire. I didn't even know there was still lava up there. So anyway, I'm going to be building myself a skeleton grinder. On this, I mean, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but you've probably figured it out based on exactly everything I've been talking about and everything you can currently see happening. Torches. But yeah, we got ourselves a dungeon with a skeleton spawner. I should be wearing armor. Torch. Whew. Alright, got it. Got it. And really? No chests? I swear I'd come down here, and I swear I put down this torch. But if I had done that, I didn't break the chest. I'm not that kind of player. I like to leave the chests until I've taken everything out of them and I know I'm not going to need them again. But I do now have the spawner that I've wanted for my entire life. It's all I ever wanted for Christmas. And I am going to be following the tutorial of, let me check the name on that, Encrypted, who shows an easy way to make a skeleton XP farm, which will hopefully acquire for me plenty of arrows and bones for turning into bone meal so that I can grow insane amounts of stuff in general. But we're going to figure that out when it comes, and I'm just going to get back to you once I've finished following his tutorial. Then I'll give you guys a very brief verbal walkthrough, And also, I will obviously be linking him in the description. So, this one. Topper now. Punching blocks. Alright, so I've gotten this far and figured I would let you all know that it turns out that the spawner design I wanted to use by... I've already forgotten the guy's name, but it'll definitely have been on screen. I'm still linking to his video. Is for a spawner that is higher up in the world than mine. He wants, or he has it so that you take it from the spawner and then drop it off without having to lift them up, which is fine, you know, if you've got a, I shouldn't sound so passive-aggressive about it. It's a totally functional design, but my spawner doesn't have 20 blocks between it and the bottom of the world. It has, well, I mean, it really depends on where the bottom of the world is at, but one way or the other, distinctively less than. So I'm using a design from Waddles, and I will definitely be linking his video in the description. And I'll touch back with you guys in just a little bit after I finish getting the whole thing set up. The spawner is now set up and about to go live. I'm just going to be setting up the push force. Oop. Let's get these buckets closer together. So, if you didn't know, two water source blocks next to each other will create a source block, and I'm just going to be using that to finish this out. It's going to create a flush, and then I'm going to knock out the torches, and we're going to see how decent I am. Alright, just got to get to that point there. Boop, boop. Alright, let's pray we don't die. Oh god, oh god, no, no. Boop. Oh, alright, got out. Break that so we can't get up. Block that off. And then we're going to come over here. This is going to be the kill chamber. So, wow, already working that fast. And yes, I see the diamond in the corner. I'll be coming back to get that at some point once I've got my pickaxe, the good one. I've been using Silk Touch mostly so that I can acquire as many of them as possible, and then hopefully acquire me enough resources or levels that I can get some good enchants on. Anyway, so with Waddle's design, what this does, just got real dark in here, is it takes them up 22 blocks and then drops them 22 blocks to right here. At which point, it only takes one hit. I'm even going to empty my hands. I'm not even going to torch hit him. I'm going to use a bare hand to pop. And there you go. Gets you experience. Going to get me bones and arrows. And, well, with luck, it's going to do a pretty solid job of this. Though I honestly don't know. It seems to be going slow. I mean, after that initial first one that just dropped in there on us so hard. But, yeah, I'm going to try to get me enough experience to get some good looting on my bow. Or not my bow. On a sword. And then I'm taking it to the nether, where I'm going to try to get a wither skeleton. So, we'll touch base with you once I've got something to show for my time. Let's see, what do I look like? Oh no, I'm hiding behind a forest of skeletons. Okie doke, guys. Well, I've been at this for a minute. You can see the 37 levels down there from, what, like 10, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, it's been producing pretty well. Every time I tried to start this, they dropped some more skeletons on me, so I couldn't make it look as fancy as I wanted it to. But you can see down here all of the full bows I've been making with all of the bows that they've dropped just over here. And I have been not touching the enchanted ones. Like, I see that most of them are garbage. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just going to unenchant them at some point and milk every last piece of experience I can from this whole thing. I have also, and let's see here, fully, well, it had been fully crafted up, but then I took an arrow to the head. I used to be a guardsman until I took an arrow to the head. Anyway, fully crafted up that helmet. I got this one, which is actually pretty nice. I mean, short of it being gold. And then this, which, I mean, also not bad, short of being gold. Got some projectile protection there and some more protection there. And, you know, the blast protection chainmail, because of course. And so many bone blocks. You can see that I've done a little bit of work here, but whoop, I'm really liking this hallway. And, you know, I'm sure you're all going to laugh at me. Totally derped up. I had to relay out this hallway like 4 times because I didn't realize that there was a direction to the bone blocks. I chose these to go vertical because that's just how I want them to look there. But yeah, I didn't know this little marrow chunk here was a thing that existed. So, anyway, we're going to pop on over to the gonna head back down to the Guardian farm. I'm just gonna show you what that looks like currently. It is not completed, but it has been completely drained. It was spawning stuff just fine when I tested it before I drained it, obviously. And I'm looking forward to setting up a trident killer, which is Silent Whispers design, and should drop just insane amounts of experience and the items I need to make the lamps, the sea lanterns. I just cannot think in a straight line to save my life. Anyway, though, we'll cut back in there, and yeah, we'll kind of talk that through a bit, and then I'll explain to you what the next project I plan on working on is going to be. Actually, might as well wait till we get up to the surface before I do that, because it is foreshadowed with well, I mean, a clip from last week's episode, and just this little segment of stuff that I have been doing in right there, just that little bundle right there that I've been doing while I was gone. But yeah, we'll see you over there at the Guardian farm. So, and I'm back. So I know that I'm not the only YouTuber or Minecraft YouTuber guilty of this, but I've been working on it. I notice that I start entirely too many clips and segments with words like "all right" or "and." So I'm just working at not doing it that way. Oh, apparently I agitated the Enderman. Correct. Oh. Hmm? Wow. I thought I saw him teleporting in front of me. Maybe just some graphical glitches. No big deal. Oh, you know, I bet it was a squid swimming around underneath. But, yeah, so this here's the Guardian farm, or will be, as soon as I get it all set up. It's pretty technical and honestly going to be ugly looking. And I'd be lying if I told you I knew what I was doing and wasn't going to be following the tutorial step by step, pausing the video, restarting, and blah blah blah. But, yeah, we've got that in the future. So now, let's just head right back onto my base and kind of discuss what the plan for the next big project is. And, yep, I need to stop saying "and yep" all the time also. So, we'll see you over there, guys. We made it back, level's still intact, and, I mean, not my leg. You know, I've been thinking, I don't know what it is that you guys want to see out of me, so I figured I'd put it out there. why don't you go ahead and tell me what you'd like to see me do? I will admit I'm not the greatest builder, but my Minecrafting skills are more in the builder realm than they are in the redstone or adventuring. And we know, well, anybody that knows me in person knows that I can chatter forever, so we've got that going also. Anyway, the plan is to right up over here, honestly, probably right above this, I'm going to build my villager trading hall. And what I'm thinking is it's going to be, it's going to be a surprise, but it's going to be in this area. And how I'll get there, I don't know yet. But that's what we're going to do. In the meantime, I've been thinking that I need to go and find an area that I will be able to just kind of do my own builds in. Not that I don't love toast and whatnot, but if I'm going to continue doing this this by myself kind of thing, that I should have an area that is not going to be impeded, or is not going to impede or interfere with the stuff that I'm doing with toast. Also, at some point in the future, well, that's a surprise for another time also. So I'm gonna go find an area and touch back with you then. Here we are. This is where I've decided to build. I need to make sure to lock this map before I make any changes. So I'm gonna wander and see what I can do about making myself a cartography table. You can see I didn't even throw the compass on there, so I don't even know which direction I'm heading or where I'm at. Let's see. This body of water right here. Here's hoping I'm off the map. I think I've just headed south, because I'm pretty sure that mushroom there in the bottom right is the one that I was just under. So, that's a good sign. Kind of. Because I have not marked where this was. I'll have to check back on the recording to see it. So, while I go wandering, looking to find some... I know I need glass, so I'm going to have to get some sand and check the recipe for a cartography table, but I'm pretty sure that was paper, maybe 2 maps. Oh, I need to get an item frame so I can hang this up also. There was a thing that happened recently, or not a thing. Well, kind of a thing. Anybody who's been following the news is distinctively aware of all of those things. And that's actually, oddly enough, not the part that I want to talk about. So, earlier today, or at least today as of when I'm recording this, it's probably going to post 4 days after it, I saw a video from one of the many talented YouTubers on the BadgerCraft server. And I mean, you guys have heard me talk about BadgerCraft at least enough times to be annoyed by it, I'm sure. And that's beside the point. But anyway, so Wells Knight, who has been on BadgerCraft for a long time, I mean, well before I was watching it, and had kind of dropped off last season, stepped down. I guess he was getting burned out. He was just, yeah, and it's understandable. He was playing Minecraft for 8 hours a day, and it had become a job instead of a hobby or a passion or anything like that. And this is all beside the point. Also, he was talking about what is happening in the world currently, and the way that people have been reacting to it. Now, I'm going to link to his video because he gave a speech that was just so powerful, in the last third, maybe last quarter of his video. I call it the storage room speech because he was building a storage room while he was speaking on these matters. And I mean, he just summed up so very well how I feel about, well, almost everything. I'm absolutely going to link to his video, and I mean, please, really, if you watch me, well, you should go watch somebody who knows what they're doing, and um, just listen to him speak from the heart. It's absolutely beautiful. I yeah, I don't generally feel even half as passionately as he feels, or as he speaks in that episode. And yeah, legit. I mean, like, I'm not gonna say I shed tears or anything like that, but I was 100% moved by how he spoke on the topic. For now, just go watch his video. I'll touch base with you once I get stuff more situated here. Here, you can have that chunk of you back. Well, I don't know if that's the same chunk. That's fine though. Wait, I totally suppose it is. We're gonna take this chunk now because I need it. Don't ask questions. All right, so there we go with the all rights again. I have been watching Hermitcraft, surprise, and ooh, oh, yeah, there we go. The map's in my hand. Oh, the map is equipped. Need to copy this. Oh, wait. We need to map. Empty map. Copy this. Boom. And, oh, looks like we need to sleep. And one thing that has been really inspiring me is all of the modern builds. So what I want to do in this area is build myself not just a modern house. Oh no. I want to build a full-on, like, modern style micro suburb. Actually, maybe just a full-on little city. And I think that it's going to be awesome. Absolutely. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not a bad builder. I'm not the worst, but I will definitely be training up some creative muscles I don't already have, and that's a big part of what I find exciting about this. So let's grab some of this. I need to make some charcoal so I can make some sand. Ooh, ooh. Or turn some sand into some glass so I can lock the map. And then, oh, I also need to, 1, 2, oh, I already had those. I'm just doing so great today. Make an item frame. I'm going to put this item frame right there for the moment. Since we have all of this going for us, let's get 8 pieces of charcoal going. Since we have all of this going, I don't know why I was using the phrase since we have all this going. But yeah, since I have so much space here, I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, I hope that wasn't enough to make leaves die. I'm trying to do everything I can to refrain from changing the color of the top of this before I lock the map, of course. And let's build a chest real quick. I mean, really, first thing one should always do is build a chest. So we definitely know that my inventory is full of so much stuff. And this is what I'm going to be working on when I'm not working on stuff that is directly related to the BadgerCraft. Well, the Mine and French Toast BadgerCraft series. So I will have, my own unwinding creative outlet to work with here, and I'm pretty excited about that, I must say. Wow, I'm really rambly this episode. I'm sorry, it's just been a long couple of days, weeks. It's been you all currently live in the world as it stands. Oh, put the map in here. Go Badger, doing so good. Gonna thump, thump, and I don't have an anvil. That's fine. We know which map 1 will be. And there we go. Now we have the very first map, and it is glorious. I don't know exactly where I'm going to start. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I'm directly under this mushroom right here. So I might, you know what? Let's truck in a direction, see if we can find that river, and put something right here. I'll see you guys after I finish building my starter house. So here we go. Here's the starter house. If you come in here through my front door, you can see my lovely sitting room entryway. It's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, obviously we've got the bedroom back here. These windows provide such a beautiful view. I really like this lava fall. I was about to call it a waterfall, just cascading there in the distance. And this mountain, oh my god, gorgeous, right? And if you come back in through here, this way, you can see we've got storage chests all the way up to the ceiling on both sides, except for right here. This obviously leads to our enchanting room. I mean, we've got the bookshelves and the table. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Don't you just love it? Right here, the bar, in case you didn't want to go into our, boom, grand dining chamber. This will be where I'm able to host all of my parties and everything like that. Then, of course, I mean, it's a little cramped, but it's a kitchen. It gets the job done. You can see we've got our refrigerator over here, and then the stove and the prep table with some more storage and storage. This is for serving the people on the other side of the bar. Silly. All right. But with that, this will definitely be, I'm obviously kidding, I'm not that level of delusional. So, well, again, with that, this will be the end of the episode. It's probably short. I don't know, I haven't edited it yet, and I don't know exactly how long I talked. But nonetheless, please do feel welcome to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't believe that we've had any comment for the last episode, not the previous behind BadgerCraft episode, but the previous full-blown BadgerCraft episode with Toast on it. So the secret words said at the end to get a pig named after you is still available, and we absolutely do not mind if you have multiple animals named after you, or if you'd like to shout out one of your friends and whatnot, feel welcome to just comment the word and the name, first name only, please. And we will name, in this instance, a piggy after one of your friends. I don't know if that's like a hilarious thing for you to do to them or a mean thing, but one way or the other, you can bet I will do it. So, let's do this. Looks like a wrench. Alright, kiddos, I'm gonna keep on wrenching, I suppose. We'll see you next week, and I'm sure Toast will be with us at that point, so keep your eyes out for the next episode, and definitely, please do like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this. Let me know what you would like to see me doing. I don't know. I have very varied interests when it comes to the Minecraft community, the Minecraft world on YouTube, and I watch kind of all of it, and mostly just watch them for the personalities, which, well, I mean, I'm at least as entertaining as a bowl of oatmeal, I suppose. Nah, I'm teasing. But do let me know what you'd like to see me do, please. I would absolutely love to flex my creativity, which is not high, but I mean, you don't get stronger unless you flex. So I'm gonna stop rambling because I've done that all episode. And have a good night, guys. Later, later.